Hey boys and girls, welcome to another math video during our Spring PBL for you guys to learn some math. Hope everybody's doing well, learning at home. Everybody's been doing a great job, really working hard, trying their best. So here's another video to give you another idea of how to do some adding. You can use it to subtract as well, and then we're going to give you a story problem today that might be, well, one is going to be medium hard. The other one is going to be kind of a challenge, but you got to know your days. You got to know how many days there are in a year. But today, let's start off with the calendar. Okay, you're watching this video on April 10th, right? Today is April 10th. Okay. So now, how are we going to represent 10 on our number line? There's 10 right there. Okay. How many more do you think it takes to get to 20? Well, let's go. Let's do this. Okay. Let's count our bumps starting at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more days to get to 20 right there. That's a magic number we want to be able to count to. So if you can figure that out, knowing where 10 is on the number line, we can go that way. Now, how many days have already passed in April? We can do it with subtraction as well here today. So let's think about that. How many days have passed? How many days have gone by? So that means we're going to go backward. We're going to think about subtraction. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 days. So 10 is halfway between 0 and 20. Okay, so that's another way to think about it. So you could use your way to go backwards. You can go forwards on the number line. You can go backwards. So April 10th is a real good magical day. Now let's represent it here on the 10 frames. So I'm going to fill in 10 since it's 10 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you could think like this. 10 plus what is going to give you 10? Okay. 10, that's a whole thing filled in, plus what is going to keep you at 10? Well, 0, because 0 is actually a real number that we need to know how to use. So that's something that we can do. But we can also do this. 10 plus what is going to give us 20, okay? And this is going to lead us into some doubles adding, which we have done a great job with, right? So 10 plus how many are in this one? That would give us 20, because 2 10 frames give us 20. 10 full plus 10 empty would give us a total of 20 frames. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 plus 10. Like, think about it when we went this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? We started at 10, we made 10 bumps, that gave us 20. Okay, so that's another way to think about good calendar math right there. Now today, we're going to do a little bit with odd and even. So let me show you what we're going to do. Let's take our calendar off. Let's wipe off the board here. Okay, now we're going to make a chart here. Even numbers, okay, and then odd numbers, okay? Now even we went over yesterday, which we did our doubles. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, right? Okay, but then you can also do, check the camera good. You can go, now odd. Well, odd are numbers that you can't break into even groups. Like if I took a number like 2, which looks like this, I can break it up into 2 equal groups of 1. Let's say for even, if I had a group of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That shows me 2 equal groups. That's why I call them even numbers. Well, odd are things you can't break them into 2 equal groups. So let's go 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Well, here's a game that you can play at home. So for learning your doubles addition, but also odd even. Okay, so let's say I do this. Okay, so let's say I take off. Let's say I pick this card here. Okay, which I'm going to use my doubles that I used yesterday. Okay, that's 8 and 8, right? 8 and 8 makes 16. Well, I could do this. I could say, all right, I got 8 and 8 equals 16. right? But let's say I made doubles plus 1, okay? I'm going to add a 1 more here. So what if it's 8 plus 9? I'm going to say 17 because 9 is 1 greater than 8, right? So 17 is 1 greater than 16. That's how it has to be. Okay, so I could say, you know what, since I know that, I'm going to take off 16 since I got 8 and 8, but I'm going to take off the odd one, doubles plus 1, 8 and 9 equals 17. So let's try another one. Okay, let's try another one. Let's say I pick this right here. Okay, 3 and 3. Well, 3 and 3 makes what? That's right, 3 and 3 make 6. Okay, but now I'm going to add plus 1 to my second number. We'll go 1 greater, 3 and 4. So if this one is 1 greater, then this has to be 1 greater. That's going to be 7. So I'm going to take off my even number 6, my even number 7. You can go and you can see how, you can see how fast you knock them off. Okay, you can, you can time it out. You could kind of make it a game. You and somebody else play, like you do the doubles plus 1, you do the doubles, or you do the even numbers, you do the odd numbers. It's just a game that I think you can kind of make fun at home. All right, I'll do one more to show you. Okay, so let's say I pick, right here, 10 and 10. 10 and 10 make 20. Well, I'm going to write that down. That's been our magic number today, even with the calendar. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Okay, well, I'm going to bump this up. What's 1 greater than 10? 1 greater than 10 is 11, right? So if that's 1 greater, then this has to be 1 greater. It's going to equal 21. Well, my even number was 20. My odd number was 21. So I get to wipe those off right there. Okay. So just kind of knocking off odds and evens, thinking about it that way, doubles is a good strategy. Doubles plus 1 is even better. So we can try to bump that up a little bit. Now, let me show a strategy for older math students here today. Okay. Let's say you're at home and I made some more doubles dominoes. Okay, I made some more doubles dominoes right here. So this one is 5, 10, 14. 14 and 14 makes what? 28. Okay, so let's say you and a partner are playing home. So we're going to fill in 2 and make 2 squares each. Okay, so let's say I pick. So now I'm going to put all the double cards together, even the 2, 4, 6, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, even with the higher number ones, so we can get them all out there. So let's say I pick this one here, which was 14, 14. So I'm going to tape that up there. Then I'm going to pick, let's say, this number here, 3, 6, 9. 9 and 9 is going to make what? 9 and 9 is going to make 18. So this is some upper level adding that our older math students can really challenge themselves with right there. So I'm going to tape that right to the whiteboard right there. So I'm going to write down that I have 10, 28, and 18. Okay. Now, this is where we can compare numbers. We compare numbers with these symbols right here, greater than, less, equal, or equal. Okay. Greater than, less than, or equal. That's kind of the game we're playing here. But you're going to have to add first in order to get that. So let's say our next number I pick is, here's a huge one. Okay. 16 and 16. Okay, that's a good one. 16 and 16, while you think about it. Okay, 16 and 16 is 32. Okay, 32. And let's pick one more. I'm going to pick, this is a huge one right here. Okay, 15 and 15. 15 and 15 is going to make 30, okay? Now, here's a way to think about it. Here's how you can play this game here. You can compare with addition and subtraction. I'll show you both ways here today, okay? So let me just tape that up so I know the numbers I'm working with, right? Now, 32 and 30. Let's show the standard way. 32 and 30 together. That makes a grand total of 62. Let me put up here. 32 plus 30 is going to give me 2 plus 0 is 2. We line the tens column up, 6. Okay, 6 tens, 2 ones is known as 62. And here I have 28 and 18. That's still going to be a pretty high number because 28 is close to 30, 18 is close to 20. Let's see what we got here greater. 28 plus 18. Okay, 8 and 8 is 16. Okay, so I bring another tens over here. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Okay, now that gives me a grand total of 46. Well, what's greater? So I would read it as 46 is less than 62. Okay, that's the way you can make your symbols. Okay, because if I combine these two here and I combine these two here, that's how I get it. Now, you could also use this for some subtraction. Okay, 28 minus 8, 8 minus 8 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 10. Okay, so that gives me a grand total of 10 if I want to use subtraction with my bigger doubles dominoes. Okay, 32 minus 30, 2. 3 minus 3 is 0. So if I use subtraction, 10 is greater than 2. Okay, so it's taking your doubles. Okay, it's about taking your doubles, combining them with addition or combining them with subtraction and comparing them, what's greater and what's not. Okay, so those are some activities that you can do at home just by making some simple doubles dominoes by just taking a piece of paper, putting the same amount of dots on each side, and being able to add the doubles. That's a really good strategy right there that you can use at home. Okay, now last but not least, I'm going to leave you with some story problems here for today. Okay, so here's our first one that we can work out together. So let's go through it. Okay, I know we're covering a lot of stuff. We're doing great. Okay, now this is a real life one here. So I'm going to put this right up for us to read. Okay, and it has to do with doubles addition as well. So this is kind of good. Okay, it says, people at school like jumping rope. Mrs. Boyden jumped rope 67 times. Mrs. Francis and Mrs. Hull both jumped rope 45 times each. How many jump ropes did they do all together? Well, what does that magic word all together mean? Let's go over that first. All together means to do what? To add, right? So this one is to add. We're definitely adding. But how many things are there that we're going to add? Well, let's think about it. Okay, I'm going to put it up here again. People at school like jumping rope. Mrs. Boyden jumped rope 67 times. Mrs. Francis and Mrs. Hull both jumped rope 45 times each. How many jump ropes did they do all together? All right, so let's think about that. I'm going to put on the label here. B for Boyden, H for Hull, F for Francis. Okay, Boyden 67, Hull 45, and Francis 45. But why do I only see two numbers in my problem. How do I know that they both have 45? Because I see the word each, right? So if you're able to know the vocab, it's going to help you out. Okay, 45 and 45. Let's combine that together since it's a double. Okay, 45 plus 45. I line it up. The ones column together, the tens column together. 5 and 5 make what? 5 and 5 make 10. 0 here. I put another 1 right there. 4 and 4 make 8. Plus 1 is 9. Now, so those two together are 90. Okay. Now, 90 plus 67 because of all together. Okay. What's 7 plus 0? 7. What's 9 plus 6? That's correct. 15. The three of them, they all jumped rope 157 times all together. Great job by Mrs. Boyd, Mrs. Francis, and Mrs. Hull. Okay, and the last challenge one I'll leave you with today, if you want to answer this one in the comments, that would be awesome. And here's on April 10th, okay? Usually April 10th is the 100th day of the year. But since it's a leap year, April 10th is the 101st day of the year. How many more days are left in 2020? Okay, so go ahead and think about that. Think about how you would do that. That's kind of a challenging problem. Again, April 10th is the 101st day of the year because it's a leap year. How many more days are left in 2020? If you can do that, that'd be a really good challenge one to do. So boys and girls, thanks again for learning some math with me today for the Spring PBL. We covered a lot. Again, we're doing awesome. We got some calendar working. We got some doubles. We got some doubles plus one. And we got a couple story problems. We're learning some great strategies. Keep up the great work at home. Stay healthy. Hope you're having fun.